Bill, you're up. Hey, Bill, thanks for joining us. How are you, sir?
Thank you. Well, and congratulations to the president and the Republicans for keeping the Senate, and expanding the Republican Party, as you mentioned, Mike, to increase Hispanic and Black support, because people of all races want safety. They don't want less police, and they want school choice for their children. And thank God for a president who loves all the people of America, President Trump. God.
All right, Bill, good to hear from you. Thank you. Susan, you're up. Sam. Hey, Sam, welcome to the Mike Gallagher Show.
Yeah, hi.
Hi.
I'm actually a Biden supporter. Not sure how many Biden supporters have called you this morning, but actually,
You're the first one.
Well, great. I actually am in Georgia. It is contested. I think we may have a Democratic pickup here on the House side. In one of the congressional districts I live in here, we may have Carolyn Bourdeaux.
What happened to your blue wave, Sam?
I don't. That's the thing. I am stunned. As what you've been saying this morning on the radio show, I am very, very stunned. What gets me is the African American and the Hispanic vote. And you were talking about the economic issues. I don't really see this president really doing so much for the working class. I mean, the tax bill that they have passed has really benefited.
How can you say that?
No,
Sam,
hear me out.
All right, but let me make a point, and then you've got the floor. I promise. I'm going to give you all the time you need.
Sure.
How can you say that a president whose tenure resulted in the lowest unemployment rate for African Americans and Hispanics in our nation's history isn't doing positive things for working class people of color?
I think unemployment has gone down for everybody, at least in the first 2 years of the Trump presidency, and it did it towards the 2 years of the Obama presidency. Let's just be honest about that too, right?
I'm not trying to win a debate. You just made an assertion that he isn't that working class African Americans and Hispanics aren't benefiting. Clearly they are, and clearly Hispanic and African Americans. And I don't know, are you African American or Hispanic?
No, I'm not either.
But nor am I. Obviously, people who are actually Hispanic and African American voted Republican last night.
They did.
In a big way.
And you know what? They did. And especially people like Lil Wayne coming out and supporting this president, which made a difference, I think, especially in the Black communities in South Florida. And that amazes me because I don't, for a president who has supported white supremacists, I just want to say, Mr.
Well, that's
Wayne,
a lie.
He's
never supported white supremacists, you can't use your stupid talking points, Sam, because you lost last night. You guys didn't get your blue wave. You didn't get what you wanted. You didn't get the Senate. You're not going to get to pack the court now. Thank God. The Senate is going to block if Biden were to pull this out with the Electoral College. So it was a bad night for the Democrats. But let me finish my point. Let me just finish my point because I want to give you plenty of time here to respond. Your fake talking points about saying things like Trump supported white supremacists failed last night.
Okay, can I talk now, or are you done?
Sure, wait, I'm waiting.
Okay.
I'm waiting.
No, you're absolutely right. I mean, I think it was a great night for the GOP.
And I'm right about the white supremacist lie too, right?
Well, I don't know about that, but I think it was still a very good night for your party. And not that I'm really that much of a Democrat, but I do agree with when things do go a certain way. And I think it was a very good night.
Fair enough. But I don't want to beat a dead horse here, but I got to ask you one last time. But I want to ask you one last thing because you said something that was really hurtful, and I can't let that go. If I played all the times that Trump condemned white supremacy, what would you say to that, Sam, if you heard it with your own ears?
I would say that that's a great thing. I just wish I heard the president say that more often than he does, probably. I haven't seen it as much. And listen, And as far as the Senate and all that, here's the thing. Even if whoever wins this thing, and I still think President Trump has a viable shot at this thing, and so does Mr. Biden, I don't know what the second term for this president is going to be about. I mean, we have his Senate. Yes, he has a Senate. He can but the House is still going to be in the other party's side.
I'll put your mind to rest. I'll tell you what it's going to be about. It's going to be a massive economic recovery like we were on track to do before coronavirus hit. We're going to see coronavirus vaccines. We're going to see economic stimulus. We're going to see assistance to hardworking Americans. Your House Speaker Pelosi will stop playing games and will have to come to the table and deal with the economic realities that she refused to do because she wanted to wait for her blue wave that never came. Sam, don't worry, don't despair, because God's got this, and if the American people get this, and if the courts get it right, and the 6 states get it right, we're going to be in for a great next 4 years. You don't have to be concerned.